Okay, we definitely need to make the guided video lessons a bit shorter. We got about 2-3 more minutes here. We're going to finish this problem, the first method here. So I'm going to go ahead and full screen this. We got to 3/4 y minus 3 equals -9. Again, that's what happens when we switch to the same denominator by transforming or changing 1/2 y to its equivalent version, 2/4 y. Then we combine those like terms, 3/4 y minus 3 equals -9. So we'll put that onto the top of a new whiteboard. 3/4 y minus 3 equals -9. Hopefully most of you are seeing two constant terms that are on opposite sides of our equation here today. And we see one variable term now that we've combined all the variable terms. That's on the left side. So I want this constant over here. I'll use an addition plus 3 as the inverse operation to get rid of -3. I do the same thing on both sides. -9 plus 3 gives us -6. That's equal to 3/4 y. We should be familiar now when we get down to a fraction times with y, we multiply by the reciprocal times both sides by 4/3. That gets us down to just y equals -24, which is 6 times 4, negative times a positive, and divided by 3 is -8 for y. I want to show you a second method that we could have used for this equation. Okay, we get y equals -8. You could plug that answer in, see if it works in the equation. I'm going to show us a second method here that we could use. This is objective 3 today. So when we talk about objective 3, how we could multiply by the least common multiple as a second method for solving fraction equations. When I look at that old equation that we started with, 1/2 y minus 3 plus 1/4 y equals -9. We knew the fractions did not have the same denominator. We know that 4 was the least common multiple, that we could get 1/2 to 2/4. But if I know the least common multiple, one option is to multiply the entire equation by whatever the least common multiple is. In this case, I look at 1/2, 1/4. I know if I multiply those by 4, that's going to eliminate the denominators because 4 divided by 4 will be 1, 4 divided by 2 will be 2. We'll talk more if you don't understand why 4 is the least common multiple for these two fractions. So when I multiply 4 times 1/2 y, that becomes 2y. The important thing, if I change the equation when multiplying, every single term needs to be multiplied by this 4. So I need to multiply everything on the left by 4, everything on the right by 4. 4 times 1/2 y is 2y. 4 times -3 is -12. 4 times 1/4 is just 1, so we get plus 1y. 4 times -9 is -36. By doing this, by multiplying the entire equation, every single term by the least common multiple of these two denominators, I eliminated the fractions. Now I can combine 2y plus y. That gives us 3y minus 12 equals -36. Add 12 to both sides. 3y equals -24. Remember that we got y equals -8 earlier. -8 times 3 equals -24. So we get the same answer here, just using the method of multiplying by the denominator's least common multiple for the entire equation. That eliminates fractions and is a second method to try to solve equations like this. Definitely a little complex. Talk to me or Ms. Stewart if you've got more questions about method number 2 here. Good luck on the rest of the work today. If everybody's working hard, we'll be playing Kahoot at the end of class for the last 20 minutes.